Okay guys, I know I'm cranking them out today, just because I haven't put up a video in a minute. I had a long list of videos that I wanted to put up, and I really haven't had time. Today is when I have the free time. Just wanted to catch up back with you girls and let you know what's going on with me in my great life. As you all are aware, Grandma did pass away, so I'm no longer working from home, which is a good thing for me, because it makes it so that I have more content for videos. However, not as much time. So I just wanted to kind of go over some products that we had purchased and talked about on the last couple of videos, and kind of, you know, like give the good, bad, or the ugly about it. So around Christmas time, I got all my makeup brushes, and I wanted to kind of come to you guys with an update on what works, what doesn't work, is it worth the money, or is it just something that you really don't need, and so don't waste your money. Let's start off with the cheaper brushes that I have in my collection. And actually, for cheapest brushes I have in my collections, in this particular tutorial, it will be these, and this is just a review. So in this review, these are my cheapest brushes. I got these off of eBay. They were $1.09. I got I think I got 12 brushes for $1.09. Sorry, I didn't count them before I came on camera. But anywho, they are really good brushes. They are very easy to clean. Would I repurchase them? Yes. And the reason why I would repurchase them is because I feel like for the amount of brushes and the quality of the brush, it's worth it. However, they are synthetic brushes, so if you are looking for a natural brush, this would not be for you. But if you do like synthetic brushes like myself, I like synthetic brushes, then they are so worth it. So that's that for them. Moving on, everybody at some point has bought an e.l.f. brush. These are the e.l.f. brushes I currently own, and I will admit that e.l.f. was the first makeup brushes I bought from a store. e.l.f. products are not very expensive. They have gone up in price over the years. All white handle brushes from e.l.f. on average run anywhere from $1 to $2. All black handle brushes run anywhere from $2 to I think like the most expensive one I've seen was $8. So they are worth it as far as the money goes. Moving on, I have a collection of Wet n Wild brushes. Now, my Wet n Wild brushes are my faves right now. I can honestly say Wet n Wild kind of stole my heart when I first started using them. I like the white handles. They're very easy to clean. They do stain, so if you don't like the brushes looking stained, they're not for you. But if you don't mind the staining of the brushes, then that, not a big deal. Then in the same little thing, because I have lots and lots of brushes, so I'm going to be doing like a couple of reviews on brushes so that you guys can kind of get a thing. These are the Paris Hilton brushes. They were purchased at Marshall's by my children. My second oldest daughter, Angela, bought these for me, and I believe they were $13.99. I will be honest, you have to have a very light hand with these. I use these brushes for highlight and blush and bronzer, and I'm not going to lie to you, they are very, very much so easy to pick up product with, and I'll actually show you because I don't have any blush on currently. I was doing tutorials already. And I'll actually use my Sleek blush because it's kind of being one of my faves right now. And they have the oranges here and the melon colors. I'm going to go with that center color here and this brush and just barely tap it on. And you see that picked up a lack of pigmentation. I'm not one of those people who like to have cake face. I like it to look very, very natural when it comes to a blush. And that is just perfect. So I do love these brushes. Like I said, have a light hand or you will end up with a whole lot of product. Moving on. We're going to move on to our brushes that we, these are the Kirkland brushes that I own. Now, Kirkland brushes are a little bit more expensive. You can purchase those at Costco. They are worth every penny. They're made out of a hard plastic, so they don't pull away from the ferrules quite easily. The hair fibers in here, I do believe they're a natural fiber brush. Don't quote me on that. They may be synthetic brushes because these were a gift, so I can't even tell you. I think my mom gave me a couple and she had a couple. And we're going to move on to this brush, and I got this at that Makeup Blow Up Out sale, and this is C.I. Bella. And now this one is a synthetic brush. You can feel that it's synthetic. It is a very good brush. It does help blend out harsh lines so that you don't end up with a lot of lines in your face. I don't like it when my makeup looks like I have a lot of cake face on it, if you understand what I'm talking about. Now we're going to move on to our BH Cosmetics brushes, and then that'll be the end of this first half of the video, and then I'll post a second half of the video. I just don't want it to be too big. Now, I did receive the It's My Ray Ray brushes. I purchased them with my own money around Christmas. It was a very good set. I believe when you bought her makeup palette from BH Cosmetics, you could receive the brushes. I bought 2 sets, one for my daughter and one for myself. These are the face brushes and these are the eye brushes. Honey, it's worth every penny. Her brushes are very soft. Very, very soft. Easy to clean. They didn't come with any smell. And I know a lot of people say they clean the brushes when they first get them, and some people don't. I'm one of those people who don't, unless they come from like eBay or Amazon. I really don't clean my brushes before I use them. I know that sounds really bad, but I don't. I just start using them. So that's that. And they were worth all the rants and raves everybody said about them. I believe I seen them online for like $15 to $20. So they were worth it. Now, I did buy a whole roller. Drop one. And I got 32 brushes from BH Cosmetics in a roller. This was on sale when I purchased it, so I did get it for $9.99 when I purchased other items, and I don't remember, to be honest, if that was like you purchase this much product and then you get these brushes for that price. So I don't want to tell no lies that if they're the same price or not. I don't know, and I'll be honest with you, I haven't looked up BH Cosmetics brushes since, because I fell in love with these and they've been truly working for me. They do have very large brushes. This is the foundation brush, and I can use it under my eye and really get in there. They did have a really nice concealer brush in here as well. Their powder brushes were nice. They're very soft. And then their stippling brush is a multi-fiber brush, synthetic as well. But this is a very nice stippling brush. And you can tell I have used it quite a few times and cleaned it. There's only a few of my brushes I'm not clean right now just because I did a tutorial. And then this is also a Sephora brush. This was a gift from one of my kids. It is an eyeshadow brush, and it is a number 38 eyeshadow brush, and it's a featherweight. It's good for a crease, and I will be honest with you, because I plan on purchasing more of the Sephora brushes just because I like this case it comes in, and the brush is a number 38, and this is what she looks like. She is so beautiful, and she does get in that crease really good, and she helps you blend her out. So I definitely do plan on purchasing some Sephora brushes. However, at this moment, I don't feel like I need any more brushes. Moving along to the other brushes that are up here on my countertop that I want to get done and reviewed. And these are not really brushes. They're beauty sponges. So again, at Christmas, I did get this tray and these sponges from Amazon. The tray itself, I believe, was $2.99 when I found it on Amazon, because the way I get gifts is people ask me, they tell me the amount they are going to spend, and I tell them what I want. I know it sounds horrible, but that's just how it works for my family, so that way you don't end up with stuff you don't like. So there is a Real Beauty blender on here. It is the softest one. It does absorb water very, very nicely. I don't believe I would ever repurchase a beauty blender, not because it's not nice, not because of anything other than the price. I don't see myself spending $20 on one sponge when I could get several. Now, as far as the other one that's on here, and everybody knows this is the Real Technique one, it's very soft as well. Love, love, love this. It was worth the money, and I will definitely be repurchasing those. Now, these smaller ones here are all off of Amazon, and this one is, well, they are all off Amazon, their website, and I will be honest, they are a little stiffer when you first get them, but what I've noticed over time is they have softened up, so I would suggest soaking them a little bit longer. Like, what I learned is when I soaked them in water, they did soften up, because this one was kind of hard when I first got it, and they came with some minis, some largers, and some smaller ones, so it was worth every penny. I believe I got the whole, like, it was a whole little bucket of them for like $5. Then this one is it is from the Beauty Blender brand, and you get the highlight and put on décolleté or whatever. It is very nice. However, I haven't used it as much. I did use it a few times just to kind of try it out and see what it was like. Very, very nice. I will be honest, I want to use this with that Rihanna New Glow product for your body. I would love to try this with something like that. So don't be surprised if I do another review on this particular item. Moving along, I did get some of those knockoff Artiste brushes from Amazon with the little carousel, and the little carousel is covered in powder right now because I've been moving stuff around. I got a full set of these brushes. They are very dense. They are very much so worth it. I'll be honest, because of the purchase of these, my mother and a few of my aunts have purchased these brushes as well. And the reason being is because if you're one of those girls who doesn't really wear a full face, you just powder and go, this is amazing. It just makes it so that you can put it on in one fell swoop, and it gives a great coverage. Makes the makeup application go a lot smoother and faster. So that's that. So I thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. If you have any questions, or you would like to hear more on any of these particular brushes, or see a tutorial using any of them, please leave it down in the comment box below. Alrighty then.